Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Dixie on a daily time frame to start everything out today because today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Also, keep in mind today is CPI, and already people are looking for a bad number to be printed. As you can see, Dixie right now is already pulling back. In my opinion, a bad number being printed would give Dixie room to the top side, not downside. So we're going to see how that affects the price action. But right now, Dixie is sitting on support, and I'm not going to complain about that. As long as it doesn't lose 102.50, we don't have to really stress about anything. I do have an alert over there, like 102.80. Not a big deal. If that alert hits, you should be looking for upside on Bitcoin and ETH. And until it hits, you should be looking for sideways and back up on Dixie. Today's day, though, if the daily close is the way it is, we will be looking for further downside into the next day at 202.30. And right now, it's poised in a position of testing into that 202.30, meaning that we will get some upside on Bitcoin and ETH if that occurs. Okay, so that's why this alert is here. As soon as I get that 4 hour open and close underneath this with my alert, I'll be looking for that move down to 202.33. And then that means I will be looking for a poke up on Bitcoin and Ethereum on the opposite end of this. And let's go look at Bitcoin right now so we can see. And then I'm going to be watching this daily close because tomorrow is midweek reversal possibility. Today, everyone's going to be, la la land with their love. And then they're going to be watching the CPI data, but it takes like a day for everyone to digest that. So expect today the entire range to be tested. That would be the most logical thing for you to look for. For Bitcoin, I would look for it to come into that $22,200 area and then see if that rejects, because that's probably an area of I would be looking to take a short probably between 22.2 to 22.5, that $300 area. I would be probably getting into a short scalp with the stop loss above, let's say 22.7, just for yeah, 22.7. If I have a stop loss at 22.7 and I have a DCA into 22.5, that's enough. And then I will probably take my profit again at 20 to 1, and then again at 21.6, and then 21.3, and so on. Like I'll go as EMA to the downside, and I'm hoping that we don't go lower than this 21,300 to $20,300 level. After that, it's just gonna be looking for much lower targets, and then we can confirm that this was a bull trap. I mean, it already confirmed it's a bull trap with this depth drop. But today is the day that if you want to have a fake out, we would have the daily close above 22,500 and then look for continuation up. If this was an actual bull trap, you will see a quick move down for that next leg, a one-to-one extension all the way down here to like 20,200, 20,100. And that's where I'll be looking for my long scalp. So that is what we're looking for on Bitcoin today. Trade carefully. Let me go to a 4 hour so we can have a little bit more precise levels. So you can see right now we are just fighting this 21 EMA. Without a 4 hour open and close above 21,900, we're not looking for that 22.5. So just keep that in mind right there. And then the second we have a daily close under 20 or 4 hour open and close under 21.6, you're going to probably quickly go to 21.3 and then probably lower to 20,500 ish. And that's kind of what it's looking like it's starting to do. See how its price is being distributed on us. After this accumulation, we got this fast move down. Excuse me, we're having trouble to even test into that breakdown. This weakness can start right here, and now you got another head and shoulder right here. For you to go leg down to about 20,500, 20,600. And then when you come over here, all you're doing is retesting this previous order block from the beginning of this rally. A lot of people were short over here. Okay, this surprise that occurred here and this long accumulation that occurred here shook out all the shorts and let everyone get FOMO and long, and then now all these guys are the ones who are getting distributed on, and then probably will come back down here. I mean, it just makes logical sense to come take out all these people who did not take profit here. Because now, as price comes closer to their entry, they're gonna poop their pants. They're gonna not wear their diapers, and then they're gonna just sell at like break even or at a loss. They're gonna have a stop loss probably underneath this order block. So that would be a nice area for this thing to target. So around what's this? 20,500 to 20,100 is a good area to look for a long scale. Um, yeah. And then if you get that 4 hour open and close above 21.9, I would be looking, well, yeah, you have resistance at 21.8 and then 22.2, but I would just look directly for 22.5. And then this matters to me because then if we don't get above this before Sunday, then next week we're gonna grind more. And that's the biggest concern everyone should have is grinding further down because it's this is kind of setting up like a capitulation thing that after this level over here you might get a straight move down all the way to 19,000. That was where we originally started the breakout. So do keep these levels in mind. These are not like imaginary colorful silly lines. They have a lot of significance. If you line up these lines and you look left, you can see that I don't have to look at the chart. I can just look at my EMAs. They're already giving me the levels of where I should be doing something. So, and let's go take a quick look at now a daily time frame. So ETH looks worse than oh well, that was a 4 hour time frame. I was gonna say that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin has an opportunity to get to 22,200. I'm not saying we can't get to 22,200-ish and then reject from there for a short to that lower level. Here's ETH on a daily time frame. A little bit worse than Bitcoin. So we already had one drive of a higher low, got rejected. If we get three drives to the downside, I will be more bullish because if we can't break under this 150 1450 level with three attempts, then I'm gonna be like, all right, they've accumulated this. This is officially a bull flag for upside, and then we'll finally get those levels that have been 1750, 1900, 2200, all those levels that I was saying earlier. Well, now they've all gotten reduced. Now we're looking at 1750 and we're looking at basically 1880, 1900-ish for the resistance after we have a daily open and close above 1595. Today, I'm looking for us to at least test into 1525. Everyone who took that long scalp yesterday with me, I told you guys 1520 is take profit. So I hope you guys actually listened and took profit at 1520. And if we get higher to about 1560, that will be your next TP. And then 1590, 1580 is your next TP. So, if you didn't take all your profit, I took all of my profit because of the fact that that was my plan. I do not want to try to be cute with the 200 EMA, with EMAs postured for death to the downside. This, in my opinion, what I warned you about for like 2, 3 days ago, is a dead cat bounce scenario that's actually playing out exactly the way we were expecting. If we get this move to 1560, it's a shorting opportunity with a stop loss above 1600. If you get to 1590, that's like high leverage shorting opportunity with the stop loss, the 1610, 1620, whatever you want to do to manage your risk accordingly. If you're doing high leverage, obviously you only got like $10 wiggle room. If you do $20x, you got like maybe $50 wiggle room. 10x, you got $100 wiggle room. So use your leverage wisely. Is what I'm gonna say. Today's CPI data. This kind of looks like it's putting in a bottom locally. I would not be surprised if we shot to 1560 to 1590 and then reject over here and then come sweep back down for liquidity as CPI is announced. So just be ready. If CPI data is not as bad as everyone expects, you will probably see upside. Okay. So that would be positive news for us to move with. Any 4 hour closes under 1490, I would be looking immediately for 1460 to 1440. And then if that area, $20 stop long area breaks to like stay under 1440, I would stop out and just be patient for some time because you need to let price action mature so you see what's going to occur moving forward. Like if this is a bull flag or if this was a bull trap, like how Bitcoin was doing. So yeah. And then as I said, like if you have the daily close above 1590, you can look for 1750 to 1850, and then you get our 2000, all that stuff later. All right. So let's go to a 4 hour and quickly look at this a little bit closer. So I do think we are gonna poke up a little bit higher. I'm gonna give us at least to 1540. The 1540, I would look for resistance if we even get that high. 1520 was like ideal. If you have a 4 hour open and close above 1525, I'll look for that 1540, 1560, but ideally I'm looking for 1590. And then I'm looking for a shorting opportunity at 1590 for sure. And then I'll probably take profit back at 1525 because if it wants to use that as support and continue higher, it can. Right now, the support is being built around here, okay, locally. As long as you don't close a 4 hour under 1490, you can go sideways and up and test into that 1540 to 1590. If you lose 1490 with a 4 hour open and close, hold your breath for 1460 to 1440 as support. If you lose that, you're going straight down to about 1340, 1350, 1360-ish. And that'll be the next long scalp area for us. So keep that in mind moving forward, guys. I give you the levels up, down, left, right, Dixie, and then CPI. And most of all, I give you guys my heart because it's Valentine's Day. Please enjoy your day today. Expect the range to be tested, and you're gonna with probably both extremes because it's CPI data. So don't have too high leverage. And then the usual, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, please just leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to you in the next video. If you have any other assets you want me to cover, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to cover them in the next video. And then if you could do me a freaking Valentine's Day best, I would greatly appreciate a like, a subscribe, press the bell button notification if you haven't already. Leave me a comment and tell me how much you love me. And if there's anyone else who wants to get into this field of trading and crypto and technical analysis, please feel free to have them join our server and we'll be more than happy to learn together. If any of you guys are interested in becoming a member where we're going a little bit more deeper into this trading and scalp and fib and EMA, etc. plan wise, please feel free to DM me on the Discord server. The link to the Discord server is in the description of this YouTube video below. It's a $20 a month subscription for us to basically trade every day pretty decently with high leverage, and I'm there to hold your hand if you need me. Aside from that, guys, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Wish your loved ones a happy Valentine's Day from me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Let's see if the CPI data is going to show some love. Adios, guys. Be safe.